Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this channel. I'm Sarah Michelle. Welcome. And I'm going to talk today, or whatever time it is that you're listening, in the evening, in the afternoon, in the morning, this week, next next month. I'm going to be leaving a lot of my videos that I feel that are strong and that will be useful. Whether you are listening today or listening in a few weeks, or sometimes you have to come back and listen to it twice. If there was something that you thought I may have said that was, you missed it the first time and you go back and you listen and you hear it again. And that I can share what that is. That's just your vibration shifting and changing because energy flows. So I'm going to just talk about twin flames. And I think I mentioned it in a couple videos before this one, that we're all doing the work, whether you're in union, in physical union or not physical union. You're going to do the inner work. Okay, it's not like you have this physical union and now it's over with, and you're like, oh, I won the lottery. I won the lottery with this relationship. Yeah, sometimes you might feel like you won the lottery. But there's, if you're having this physical union with your twin flame, even being in their presence for a long period of time, or in a commitment, if you are on that path, and you see signs, and your twin flame has reached out to you, and you guys are talking, and you're starting to have this energy, a totally different conversation than what you may have had either a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, or however many months or years since you've last have had an intimate conversation. That your conversation's a little bit different now with your twin flame, and so perhaps you're starting to feel like you're winning. You're having some winnings. I want to say winnings. Maybe you're receiving. How about that? You're receiving. You're getting close to sealing the deal. Because energetically, in 5D, when you have this connection with your twin flame and you're acknowledging that this is your twin flame, you're saying, I love you to your twin flame. I love you. And it's coming from your heart. You've already sealed the deal with that connection. It's a divine connection. It trumps any other relationship. This is a divine relationship. And the energies around you will start shifting to support that, if that is your desire. If you have a desire to be with your twin, your twin flame, your divine partner, divine love. If you have that desire, the universe is going to support you. Now, I'm speaking from my experience now. I'm going to share from my observation because I am a twin flame. So, and sometimes the questions have come up too, because maybe you have not had a full-blown physical body contact with your twin. So you're asking okay, what does it feel like to be with my twin? What is the feeling of being with your twin together intimately? Whatever that, when you think of intimacy, or you think of intimate, whatever that is for you, whatever thoughts you're thinking when you hear that word, I'm just going to share from my perspective, because I've had a connection with my twin. I've had a physical, intimate connection with my twin, and I can just share what that feeling might be. But I'm not saying that's going to be the feeling that you're going to get, because everybody's different. I mean, for some, it's just important that they have conversation with their divine partner. That you want to have conversation. Well, what does that conversation, what's the content of that conversation that you have with your twin? Are you going to talk about astrology with your twin flame? Are you going to talk about nature? Are you going to talk about feathers? I found this feather today. I was getting excited. First thing I said, this is an owl feather. And then somebody I saw that was with me, a family member, walked with me, and she was saying it's a hawk feather. And I was saying an owl feather. And then I got somebody that was telling me, because I posted on Facebook, and somebody was telling me, that, could this be a turkey feather? Well, what'd you think? I looked, and there's just a lot of similar images. So everybody's perspective is different on this journey. So I'm going to share from my perspective. It might be not your perspective, but many twin flames. If you are, if the energy of your twin flame is very similar, it's you're a vibrational match to your twin energetically. So you're going to be the conversations that you are having a desire to have with your partner, that's going to show up in the conversations with your twin flame. Your twin flame is going to be interested in having the same conversation. Like you're going to understand each other. You're going to understand what you're saying and communicating to each other, and it's going to be effortless communication. It's not going to be, you're not going to have to repeat yourself 10 times or even twice if there's noise going around, some horns beeping or whatever. Yeah, but you don't have to say it 3 or 4 times and then repeat it again the next day. So this is communication. So maybe your desire is to have a relationship with your twin, and intimacy for you would be having a conversation where you're in tune to each other's words, and you're engaged in conversation with your twin flame. The conversations you're having is you're both interested. No one's trying to abandon the conversation because they want to watch TV, or they want to watch the news, or they're distracted, or they got stuff going on. And if they do have stuff going on, you know those stuff, you know what they have going on, and you understand that. You understand your partner's communication. It's not going to it's not going to be like a stressful conversation. It's going to be an easygoing conversation. So that might be intimacy for you. So I'm just sharing a little bit about how this physical union may manifest. It's whatever your desires are to have in a divine partnership. What does that look like? You got to feel what that looks like. So I can tell you, I've had intimacy with my twin flame. I know what it's like to have someone look in your eyes when they're talking to you and smiling, and you're just saying things, and you're maybe for a very long time you've never been used to someone actually wanting to hear what you have to say. So it could be that type of communication, that type of connection, where someone's taking an interest in what you have to say. And you could be saying something like, do you want to know about feathers? And they're smiling and looking in your eyes and say, yes, I'm sure you're going to tell me about feathers. That is a twin flame. I've had that experience with my twin flame who's interested. Your twin flame's going to be like that too. Your twin flame's going to be interested in knowing about feathers, if that's something you're interested in. Whatever it is, you can just imagine whatever it is that you're interested in talking about. That conversation is going to come up naturally. It's not like you're going to have to force them. Can you have 5 minutes? You're chasing them to have a conversation, and they're just busy. That's not a twin flame. That's something else. That's you got to do more inner work if you're at that. If you're having that kind of interaction where you're just trying to force a conversation, because the twin flame the conversation is you're in synchronicity. You're a vibrational match with each other. So even if you're saying something that you're interested in, you think no one else is interested, your twin is going to be interested in that, and he or she will be interested and feeling like they've won the lottery because you've asked them that question, that you are engaged in asking them that, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a win-win for both relationship, both souls, soul to soul. That's a soul to soul connection. When you're speaking the same language, you're speaking the same topics, and you are in sync with the conversation. That could be the intimacy that you're looking for or you're wanting. I don't know. You got to know. You have to know what those desires are that you want. The desires are, and what this relationship's going to look like, because if you're having those thoughts, it's going to manifest. And I was going to do a chart. I don't have the material to do the chart. I will get online to do a chart about why sometimes certain things manifest faster than some other things. And that's the same thing with this twin flame journey. Because the connection involves another person, another person's energy that has to be a match to your energy. But this is a twin flame. This is your match because you've met, you've had the connection, you've already had that. I guess the connection. You've been you've already manifested your twin. You know who your twin flame is. You don't have to tell you that this is not, or this is your twin flame. You know in your gut, in your heart, who your twin flame is. So we're practicing, and you got to start thinking of the things that you're going to do with your twin flame, and what is that feeling like. And you can also think it's okay to imagine going a little bit further and having talking about sexual touch, physical touch. You can talk about these things. It's not taboo, okay? And it's not going to be taboo with your twin flame if that's what you want to talk about. Your twin flame is not going to be hiding and, no, I can't talk about that. They're going to talk. You guys are going to be okay, and it's going to be an open conversation, okay? And I believe there. Hi everyone, sorry about that. My video just stopped. Anyways, continuing on, you're going to be comfortable having a dialogue and a conversation with your twin flame about all sorts of subjects, taboo subjects, just the subjects can just be endless, but it's going to be interesting though. I mean, you're going to be interested in the conversations and the subjects that your twin's going to bring up, and they're going to be interested in the subjects that you are going to bring up. And I've shared a little bit in an older video. I'm not sure if I have it on. I've removed like over 200 videos that I've made over the last 3 years. So I'm thinking about maybe going back and looking at them to see if there's anything that I could repost that might be useful for you guys. I'm gonna look, but anyway, the conversations you're gonna have is going to be it's going to be a wonderful conversation. It's not going to be any kind of subject matter is going to be forced. You're going to take an interest in what they say. They're going to take an interest in what you say. And I can tell you that that's happened to my twin when I first met my twin. And I actually got a graph. I have a chart right now. So this is what my chart looks like. I want to explain this chart, but I'm not going to be able to do it in this video because it's only I can only upload so many minutes of a video. So I try to keep my videos under 20 minutes to upload and not have any malfunctions or anything happening. But anyway, I'm going to do part 2. I won't call it part 2. I'm just going to start fresh with this chart on my next video, which will also be uploaded because I'm ready to talk about this chart, how you can raise your vibration, what all this means, and the last one meaning the twin flames, which I'm going to talk about. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.